What's going on, guys? BrewBard here, and today we are taking a look at the DayZ Standalone. The reason we're taking a look at it is today, December 4th, we did get a lot of big news on it. Essentially, some of the signs are pointing that it's going to be coming relatively soon. I know that soon is kind of a sore word in the DayZ community because we've been hearing soon for a little over a year, but some of the things that have been released on Reddit and some of the stuff that's been going on really does point to the next, maybe not tomorrow, but the next week or so. I don't know an exact date. Again, the team isn't giving us any exact dates, but some of the stuff that has happened is they released the media, it's called the media assets, onto Steam. This usually takes place the day of or very close to the release of a game, so that's some big news. Also, Rocket made a comment on a Reddit post that once they're ready for a release, it would take about 10 minutes just to put the mod out. So it seems like they have a lot of the assets uploaded to Steam, a lot of the candidate server stuff ready. They did have 50 people on a server, which is a pretty big deal because I think that was the point that Rocket said that he wanted to have it optimized to, where 50 people on a server could run comfortably. And also, Rocket did stop in on Syndicate's stream and answered just a whole bunch of questions, which was pretty awesome. And a big note on that is that Rocket really wants the game, when it releases, he's still trying to deter people from jumping in on that early access because he's still saying how broken the game is. Now, if you played the mod in the early days, you'll know exactly what he's talking about. Things won't work, there'll be bugs, there'll be glitches that kill you, etc., etc. But he does want, it seems like they're getting to a point where they want to release it to the public so that they can get the feedback from the servers. On that note, there was a couple questions about the anti-cheat that they're going to use. For the first release, they're going to use the Steam VAC, and then they're going to try to fix the architectural problems that allow people to hack. And then if they do need something secondary like BattleEye or something like that, he did make a mention of BattleEye, they will consider that down the line. He said on the release, he said it before, but they're going to release a roadmap of things that they're going to put into the game. Some of the things that he did mention adding are farming, also the base building. He wants to do, it sounds like something modular, kind of like the Dead Linger, because he did make mention of that with the placement of items. But again, he said that's going to come further down the line. He also talked a little bit about the weapons, how military is going to be very endgame, and how complex the attachment system is, because each weapon, they're putting a lot of focus. That's why they're not going to release the game with every weapon that's going to be in it. It's going to be kind of a process because they're really reworking every weapon and the attachments that go along with it. So that's going to take some time. So it sounds like right now the M4 is the main kind of end game weapon for, because he made mention of all the attachments it has. Right now they're working on the SKS and adding to get that added in. I think he said that they were working on that today. Also, they do have a new artist that's working on some new zombie models. So that's a big addition. And he said that a lot of the assets are really getting added on because the team is kind of expanded. They hired some new people. They pulled some of the Arma 3 team. So that's really what leads me to believe that we're getting close to release. And while he did talk a lot about the stuff that they are adding to the game, from the sounds of the conversation that he had with the chat and from the post that he made on the DayZ mod forums, it really sounds like a main focus has been on optimization, just trying to get the server FPS to a point that it's playable. He also did say that with the new network bubble, the desync isn't really as game breaking as it was in the mod. In the description below, there is going to be links to the Reddit post, the media assets being released. some of the answers that he gave from the stream. And if you have any questions, definitely leave a comment in the section below. I do want to thank you guys for taking the time to check out the video, and I look forward to seeing you on the standalone soon.